right, we're reading Christopher Marlowe's Dr. Faustus, which raises significant questions about the benefits of magic, the complexity of good and evil, the nature of desire. Because Dr. Faustus, with his superb skills in astronomy, medicine, divinity, he is the classic Renaissance man who defies medieval belief that the great chain of being prohibits him from aspiring to be as great as the angels. He embodies the philosophies of Renaissance humanists who prize individualism, scientific achievement. Now, because Dr. Faustus is a morality play, it's also a historical allegory, the tale of a great hero gone bad due to dilemmas presented by an ever-changing world. When Faustus is confronted by the Renaissance preference for analytical reason over the medieval deference to God, he must choose the course he believes is right, and in the process loses his soul. Now, this is a fabulous story, an archetypal story full of, as mentioned, archetypal characters, stock characters from Dr. Faustus, Lucifer, Mephistopheles, a chorus reminiscent of Greek plays, his colleagues, Wagner, Valdez, scholars, good angels, bad angels, plenty of political figures as well. Faustus, which has been redone in operas and stage plays. The Simpsons have redone it. The movie Bedazzled is Faustus. Lots of different plays and movies are centered on the fact that one sells one's soul for something one truly desires, be it power or knowledge. And in this case, it's only for 24 years. Now, there are several themes that we'll need to consider, so as you're reading, think about fate versus free will, ambition and desire, dismemberment, fools and clowns, science versus religion, like the picture we're looking at, which is Signorelli's The Dam being plunged into hell, the Renaissance mindset coming to terms with how science and religion conflict, support, and antagonize one another. Appearance versus reality, inner conflict and guilt, especially through the chorus and the angels. Damnation versus redemption. But here are some of the questions I want you to think about. What characteristics define the magician archetype? As for a magician, what are his goals? What are his fears? What are his nemeses? Think about some of the magician archetypes in literature, film, society, perhaps Harry Potter, Narnia's White Witch, Frodo Baggins, Merlin. What about society's attitude towards magic, magicians? Has it changed over time? Also consider these questions. Can religion and science coexist harmoniously? To what extent does the study of science and the knowledge it imparts eradicate faith? Think about some historical examples of science and religion conflicting, perhaps the Scopes monkey trial being one of them. Here are some other questions I'd like you to consider for discussion. If you could have supreme power for the next 24 years, would you want it? What would you be willing to give up to get this power? Next question. Is man or woman a puppet of fate, or does he or she have free will? Next question. If you could watch a silent movie that replays any specific act in history, what would it be and why? Next question. Is magic good or evil? Be able to defend yourself. And by the time we are done reading Faustus, I want to know, is Faust himself a victim of fate, or does he have free will? Is he a hero? If so, what type of hero? How would you define him as a hero?